Hey everybody, it's like 8 o'clock at night. You cannot see anything. I have a flashlight with batteries from 2013 that should help. But I don't know if this video is going to be made before or after the Linhai 260cc project here. Doesn't matter. I've been kind of brainstorming ideas I could do with this Chinese 150cc. It's pretty neat. It has the fuel tank down there, so I need some pulse style fuel pump. This one that's actually, I think, bad. Doesn't matter, I have a new one. Yeah, I know the engine's good. It gives off spark. Carburetor's there. And it has good compression, so. And also, 1,200 miles? 1,200? Nice. All I think I need to do to get this thing running is clean fuel tank and a good fuel pump. I should be good. The valve cover, if you can see, is actually on this bike. The one that I need is on this bike. That's just there to protect from elements or whatnot. The video is not going to be all in the darkness, just this intro part here. Yeah, it's after I did my homework before I have to go to bed for school tomorrow. It's Sunday, you know how it is. But basically, I haven't explained much on the goal with this. Around here, or around the other way, I don't know where, but I have 13-inch wheels because this is a long case engine. I can fit a 13-inch wheel on this thing. So, oh yeah, it's dual disc brake. That's how you know it's good. I'm gonna put that there along with a custom performance exhaust, one with an expansion chamber. Even though this is a 4-stroke. Pretty weird, I know. It's actually in that there bucket. That's going to be going on. In essence, this is going to be a sleeper scooter. It's going to look slow and old and dumb. But if you look closer, it's going to be fast and, well, actually pretty neat. You know, for a while I was considering getting rid of this frame body and just putting this engine on something more sporty. No, this is so nice. I mean, it's got aluminum footrests. It's great for 2 people. Quality seat. I'd be a fool to just throw this thing to the side. So I don't think I'm gonna do much for tonight. Maybe just hook a battery up to it, change out my valve cover, just get it back to where it should be. Tomorrow, real work. Here's the other bike without the valve cover because it's right here. I got it out with a half a wrench and maybe a Dremel or 2. But yeah, I can't really get a good view of it. But this gasket's kind of shot. It's not the worst out there, but I have a oil resilient gasket maker, some Permatex thing. Because if I don't use that, then this gasket's gonna have more oil leaks, more holes than Bonnie and Clyde. So might as well take advantage of it. It's all the way in the front of the garage. It's a long hike from here. I'll be back with it on. You don't want to watch that. I don't feel like getting too into it tonight. And by the way, that's it on. Good as new. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna maybe take off some heavy parts to assist in weight reduction. Maybe, you know, we don't need a kickstand. Oh, that is loud. We don't need a kickstand. We don't need mirrors. Might even take this off tonight. And that. It's getting late. I probably have to. Who cares? In case you don't already know, PCC does not know how to make a CVT cover. Look at this. Just flakes off. Aluminum in general, they just suck at. I've worked their scooters before, and they're all like this. every one of them. Yeah, it's terrible. I have a new cover that fits this laying around. I can just put that on, maybe inspect what's underneath there while I'm in the process of that. Wheel spin's good. That's nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the kickstart. Oh, that's just seized. Oh, it almost was. But I'm just gonna take out all the kickstarting mechanisms and whatnot, all the gears for that weight reduction. Why not? Kickstarters on these 150 suck anyway. Won't be a bad idea. Oh, got it. And there we are. Oh, I wish you could see right now. This is the last thing I'm doing for tonight, of course. Yeah, that looks way more sleek. I'm just gonna put the bolts back in to retain its stability, to make sure the plastics don't come apart. I'm liking it. Alright, see you guys after school tomorrow. I do this on every project. I always fix up these fuel caps. I don't know what it is, but it just bothers me when they're this ugly. And yes, I know that whole time some of you were just watching like, oh, I hope his finger slips and he gets cut. Sorry, you didn't get that. Alrighty. Hey fellas, so I'm pretty sure the last clip of this when I walked in and said hello got ruined. I don't know what happened. My GoPro, it's so wacky, it just messes up at the weirdest moments for seemingly no reason. If it did mess up, then hey. I'm taking off this side panel and gonna replace the fuel pump. My friend's coming over so he could help maybe. Not much to do. I think all I have to do for this thing to run is fuel pump and drain the gas tank. The gas tank, if you saw, because again, I don't know if you did, is pretty good, other than the bad fuel that lurks in it. I don't know how bad, I just know any fuel that isn't new to me is bad. So, that's gonna need to be replacing. I don't know how to drain that, but I really hope I don't have to take it out. That's gonna suck. The lines are on the top, of course, so yay. Can't be too hard, right? I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I am so sure my GoPro's busted. I just recorded a clip of me unscrewing this thing, and now it was cut short. Like, that's useful. Ugh. My GoPro has so many little problems that just ruin every one of my videos. You see my last one, the Schwinn? Yeah, huh, that was fun. Yellow. One thing I didn't mention. This is a pretty high quality scooter for being Chinese. Right there, if you can even read that, says Zenan. Zenan, I'm pretty sure, is a factory, or at least some type of manufacturing system of these Chinese scooters. It's basically the highest quality you can get, and it really shows. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna pretend I don't see it, but everything on here, it's just paint's not faded. That's every once in a while I look at this thing and I just think, wow, this is such a blatant rip-off of a Vespa. It's not even funny. As you can probably hear, I don't know if this caliper's seized or not. It's probably not, just maybe dirt in between it and the rotor. It doesn't matter, because I'm taking that off now and putting this 13 on. Nice. It's a similar wheel, just, well, wider and better tire. Put it on. get this. Sometimes I can just torque it from this side and it comes loose. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna need this extension.
Give a break. Oh.
Just get on the ground for now. Is it turning?
Good. Oh.
Lubricant oil. This axle bolt better be good after this. Oh,
Jesus.
It just eased up a bit. There we go.
Yep, it's going.
Lift it up in a second.
Send her home, bud. Alright, here, take the impact here now. Should come right off.
I need the other end. It's already almost there. Now I'm gonna do is
Oh.
No, tear it out of there. We'll lift it up first.
Did you make sure the rotors are the same size?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what's going on there, bud?
Got her.
Why'd you take that off?
It's kind of, they're on each other. I've never messed with
See how that works.
You see how this front end's designed kind of similar to your bike? By the way, it's designed like this. See how it looks like there's two shocks on each
Yeah,
side?
it's just a strut on one side. And
Yeah, like most bikes don't have this. It's for better rigidity or however the hell smart people pronounce that.
My struts are bad on mine, so it just bottoms out every little bump. It's kind of funny.
Is this like on there? Let's get the speedo on first. I'll go this way. There's the mallet. Yeah, good enough.
Get it? Hold up. Oh, you lost a piece.
What the hell's that to? Right down. Time travel. Hopefully I can do this real quick. My dog's running around right now. But these two spacers are meant to be put in these little holes here to allow the bearing to control the turning of the wheel. Thing is, they're way too long because you could tell from the original wheel that was on this bike, the shocks are too narrow. They need to be widened out or just get slimmer spacers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these in my vise and maybe shim them off with an angle grinder or something. They look tough, but it can't be that hard to get through them. I'll find out tomorrow. It's late. So we didn't show the whole thing, but we got this thing to kind of get on there. It's jank. We have no.
Lie. She does look pretty good. The wheel bearings are really good.
Oh yeah, I spun them a while ago.
It's pretty mint.
But there's no chance of the speedometer going on there again. We're just gonna push that to the side.
Speedometers.
Yeah, but that spacing because of it is pretty big, and this nut would be perfect if I had a second.
Or we can cut this in half.
It's not worth. Nah. Or no, we're gonna have to use a wider nut. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Find something around here. D just taking off his front wheel on his bike and replacing it for the old one on my bike. How about that? We finally got the damn thing on. Woo! Look at that. Send it, boy. Damn bites. That's good. Wheels straight as an arrow. It's so straight and it looks huge, man.
The suspension acts actually better, surprisingly. The suspension on this thing, it feels so much better now.
Yeah? I love how I never even mentioned I got this on. The front wheel, the 13. It is solid. Look at that. Still holding there just fine. Oh, you can't even see my hand. But The disc goes flush with the caliper. And I used a bunch of washers, this weird spacer on that side. Everything has to be so short and compact because this wheel is much wider than what's typically supposed to be on here. The speedometer, I just cut that off. No chance of it fitting. And I can't lift up, you know what? You get the point. It turns freely. It's fine. I'll have to do the back one afterwards. That might be tomorrow, might be the next day, or the next day, or... After taking out the CVT cover, this is what you see. Clutch spins freely. I'll just put in a rag down here, wipe out whatever I need. I bet the rollers are fine. I never even look at those. It's a problem, I know. The belt... perfect. Nothing weird on the edges. It's totally flat. Looks like it just came out of China. I did degrease a tiny bit, so you're getting a good look at it. But I'll give you an idea of what our new CVT cover is going to be. This one right here. I cleaned the snot out of it. If I can set my flashlight right there. Yeah, my actual flashlight's battery's totally died. That's how it looks inside. Pretty cool. I like how it's a more standard look. Good find, good find. I've also decided to keep the kickstart assembly. I'm starting to like. I need one of these 150s with one, and I probably should get on their better side, give them a chance per se. And these gears are in good condition, so we'll see. And here it is. Voila. I just really like the more industrial look of it. It's not so sleek, it's more, you see how everything's just in your face, boxy. I like that. Maybe I just like it because it's not broken. But this Kickstarter works. That's good. And I'm continuing this tomorrow. It's late night. Morning. So you may be thinking, what in the bloody hell am I looking at right now? So basically, I loosened up both of these side panels, took off all this, the parts of the bike are right here. Even got the front end off. Because the bolts to the gas tank are just so hard to reach. I mean, I have them here now. But if you see, it's not the prettiest thing ever, so what I'm gonna do is, of course, drain it, maybe just clean it off. Shake around some good fuel in there. I'll put a dab of Marvel Mystery, and I think it'll be good. I might just try to get this bike started this video because it's getting kind of late in the actual video, and my storage is low, so I'll skip to when I've got some work done. Just so I have more trust in the tank here, and the frame too, but not much. I'm putting this Rust-Oleum black paint over it. It's pretty matte. I've used it on the frame on the Lin High. I haven't even made the video on that yet, but I want to be able to know that the stuff's not going to break on me or rust through anytime in the future, so this should help quite well. Secret is there is none. Just really spraying wherever it looks like it needs it. It's fine. Alright, so check this out. It's running like brand new already. If I can show you here. I gotta just put my phone away. I'm so stoked. It had a little vacuum leak, but fuel's going through it just fine. Everything's working like brand new, except for the brakes. Idles like a charm. This thing's a runner. I'm so stoked. I'll actually ride this thing around in the next video. See ya.